Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Cyndi Williams here, the Wanderlust CEO. I have my good friend Amber from Wanderlust World Travels LLC. Amber just graduated from Cruise on Vacation. How does it feel to be certified, Amber?
Excellent. It's been a great experience. I've enjoyed it thoroughly.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you for being on the show today and sharing your experience. I would love for you to maybe just share with our audience where your business was before taking Cruise on Vacation and where you are now.
Yes, I'm very happy to do that. I am new to the travel industry. This is a brand new experience for me. I started back in November, really looking for a transition. I've been in healthcare most of my life and was just kind of wanting something different. Really wanted to explore what my passions were, where my strengths and weaknesses were. I watched a lot of the Wanderlust CEO YouTube videos and really decided that is where my passion was. I wanted to get into the travel industry. So I started putting everything together kind of blindly, just trying to figure it out as I went along. And then I decided to join the Wanderlust CEO campus, and that has been a game changer.
I love that. And it's so hard when you're new to an industry to kind of put all the pieces together and figure out all the things, but I'm glad that you found us. What do you feel like have been your biggest wins or celebrations since taking the program?
So really it's been that learning everything and understanding what my role is as a travel advisor. I've been able to sell a little over $75,000 in travel in my first 4 months. So I don't know if that's great. It feels good. It feels like I'm moving in the right direction with everything. I'm charging the service fees. Really, I think for me, the one of the biggest wins on the Wanderlust campus was all of the great tutorials, but really those on the social media platforms, because those can get quite challenging and very overwhelming. And marketing is such a big piece of what we have to do.
It really is. And a lot of people are like, oh, I want to learn how to be a travel advisor, which of course we train you in the program as well. But actually setting up your business in a way where it's going to be productive and you can be selling so quickly. Congratulations on all those sales. You already have a full return on investment based on those commissions in the program. So I'm really excited about that for you. But most importantly, now you know how to repeat that process and build again and again. If you've sold it once, you can sell it a million more times. So that must feel great.
It does, and it's been such an amazing experience. I'm actually at the point that I am onboarding some additional agents. I've been doing interviews this week, have my contracts in place, have started creating my training and all of that good stuff to get everybody onboarded. But I'm really looking at people with those unique niches. That's another great thing that I learned in the program is that you have to have you can't be a unique niche. You can't be an expert in everything. And for me, I've been kind of doing it all, but I've met some amazing people that have really great skill sets and they have a unique travel experience or background. And so it looks like at this point, I'm bringing on two this week, and I'm looking to bring on probably two more to get it really going.
That's amazing. Yeah, and I feel like it takes the pressure off, right? Because you don't have to know the entire world. You can niche it down. And so it's one of those things where, like when I was starting the industry, you had to know the geography for the entire world and you had to get trained on so many things. But in today's environment, if you just love Disney or you just love cruises, you just love all inclusives, you have the opportunity to kind of niche down. So I love that you're scaling out your team though to make your agency even that much more versatile. That's got to feel great, kind of just moving right out of COV, earning your own certification and now scaling a team. That's very exciting. Now,
Yeah, it's been a great experience.
I love it. So one of the questions we get a lot when people will call and they'll say, oh, I'm just not sure what I need. I want to get started. I'm on a budget. I'm all over the place. I don't know what to do. There's a million reasons why people are confused because you just went through that process of being out there in the world and figuring out what was the right thing. Given the fact that we are a certification program and kind of a consulting company, kind of getting you to set up in that real time, you have the unique experience of having been behind the curtain. Share with the audience like what you feel like you really got once you were part of the Careers on Vacation Mastermind Program under Wanderlust campus.
The personalization that you get from your coach is amazing. My coach was Jamie. She was hands down a great fit with me. We were able to talk about where I was at, what I needed to get done, and really helped me understand what my priorities needed to be and how to structure it. I feel like you just get that very intimate support, and there's just so much robust information, but it's not that you're swallowing it all at one time. You've got it broken down into sections so that you're really building your business. It's not you're here you go, figure it out. It's really telling you week one, this is what we got to do. Let's work on this. Let's get through this. And then once you get that done, let's move into this. And I think for most people, especially if they're anything like me, I needed that structure. I needed somebody to help me understand that just throwing money into all the different social media platforms without knowing how to have it built correctly was not going to be beneficial to my bottom line.
Yeah, that's a really quick way to just burn money if you want to, like, spend money like a drunken sailor and start marketing when you don't know what you're doing, right? But I love that you brought up the personalized support, because I feel like that's one of the things we do better than anyone in the industry in terms of matching you with that right mentor that's going to help you get your custom vision kind of into a place where it is launched and out there within 12 weeks. So I'm glad that Jamie was your coach. She's one of our most amazing coaches. We love her so much. And she's a certified coach. All of our coaches, as you know, are travel industry certified coaches. That makes a big difference as they're going through that process. Now, talk to me about a little bit, once you're in Wanderlust campus, because I feel like we've launched so many great assets and bells and whistles and toys. I feel like Wanderlust campus, when you get your login, it's like a candy shop for anyone that's learning to kind of get into this industry. What was something that was like your favorite thing inside Wanderlust campus? Maybe something you didn't even realize you were going to get when you signed up.
Well, for me, I think it's all the bonus material. So I will tell you one of my favorite things, and I have it printed. It's like my social media Bible at this moment, is the marketing handouts.
Yeah.
That kind of the marketing in a year. So it gives you ideas, because for me, that has been my biggest struggle, but that was so helpful. The way it talks about what you could advertise, how you could do it, what you could market that month. And it's broken down for a whole entire 12 months. So it kind of helps you get an understanding of what you should be doing. And then you can build on it from there. And so I loved the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, how you have different tactics assigned to each day, so that I'm not waking up saying, okay, it's Monday, what am I going to talk about today? It's really planning it out in advance and having that thought in your process of what you're going to do each day.
I love that. I love that you brought that up too, because we have the formula plan, create, schedule. And when we give you guys the how to set up your marketing machine, like I always tell people when they're novices or they just have never, because most people have not marketed before, have not been in serious marketing. That's so important to drive leads. But people think I'm going to get up every day and have to market my business every day. But the reality is, if you do it right, you should be only doing that marketing function quarterly, scheduling it out and having a well thought out strategic plan. And that also takes the weight off, right? Because you don't have to wake up every day and go, what do I do on Mondays? What do I do on Tuesdays? Because you already did it for the entire next 12 weeks in that one kind of snapshot. So that's one of my favorites. And that's one of the early best practices that I adopted in my own agency. And then we formalized it and made it one of our proven systems that we teach you guys within the program. So I love that you're using that one. I don't think we've ever had that one come up on a case study before.
Yeah,
it's important, especially
amazing.
for planners.
It's so helpful, because for me, that's where I noticed when I do a lot of marketing, obviously I get more customers, but then I'm like out of ideas, and then I'm not posting. And then all of a sudden I start seeing my leads drying up. So for me, now that I can plan that, I use that, content creation in advance, and I start looking at it. And then if something comes up unique, I go ahead and push that out for the day. Like yesterday, there was some great news about a cruise line that I went ahead and pushed out some social media on that, because it was hot off the press. So I didn't want to wait 12 weeks to present that. So I will go in and add stuff.
That's a perfect point, because if your behind the scenes marketing plan is rolling, it's planned, created, and scheduled, it's already working for you. When there is an ad hoc, something happened today that I want to share, you maybe do that once a week or twice a month. It's not very often, so it doesn't feel like such a chore, and it doesn't weigh you down. So you have all of this coming out, plus you have that really real-time stuff. It's a good way to marry that. So I love that you're following all of the things that we teach you in the program. I understand why you have all the sales that you do in just a few weeks post-program. That's exciting. So Amber, last question for you is, would you recommend Careers on Vacation, but specifically, why would you recommend it for someone who was in a similar situation that you were?
I would hands down recommend it to anyone. who is starting into the travel industry or is relatively new into it, you will get so much more out of it than you realize. There are so many opportunities for you to really pick up so much. I've went back and watched the social media repeatedly because you're trying to build it, you're trying to learn from it, and you have access to it. So I'll go back and look at those again. And so it's not like at the end, it's automatically gone. You have the time to go back. Did you miss something? What did she say again? So I go back, I look, I pause videos, I take notes, and really try to implement everything that has been executed in the program, because it has been absolutely phenomenal. And I do contribute it to the success of my company at this time.
Oh, I love that. And that's a great point, that when you move into what we call alumni hall, your materials don't disappear. Amber can still go back and find everything that she learned in the training, but also the vault unlocks. You get extra bonus material that unlocks. And most importantly, things change in marketing. You know that we're updating that stuff. So you're going to have a lifetime of the program access to all those great tools. So I think that was a great one to share, Amber. For those of you guys who are thinking about careers on vacation, or you're just wondering, how do I get started in this industry and do it the right way, earn my certification, get everything that I need, that I can be selling just like Amber was in those first months that I'm launching my business, just visit us over at travelschool.com. What you're seeing online now on my screen is just a sample of what it looks like inside Wanderlust campus, our live training calendar, all the tools, the benefits, the modules, the curriculum, all those fun things that you get. And it is just stock full of all kinds of goodies for you. So visit us at travelschool.com if you'd like to learn a little bit more about the program. And if you would like to apply, just go to careersonvacation.com/ready now, and you can actually fill out an application to just have a quick 30-minute call with our enrollment team to get your questions answered and figure out if it is the perfect match for you. But Amber, thank you so much for being on the show today and sharing your inspiring story. I'm just so excited for all of your success, and you're just moving to the grad group, so we'll see you over there pretty soon.
Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you, Cyndi, and your team. Y'all have an amazing program, and I hope everyone else jumps on board. They will definitely enjoy it.
I love it. Well, thanks, Amber. Stay in touch, everybody. We'll put all those links down below, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all the content available to you on our channel. And I invite you to follow along, travel with me around the world as I grow and scale my travel businesses. You're going to pick up some great tips, some great tricks on how you can grow your own travel brand too. I'm going to drop some links down below, and also check out these videos I handpicked just for you.